Hi, my name is Amber Linsner from AKL Finance Group. I'm joined today here with Kim Reid from Sargents Bayside. Kim is the Director of Sargents in Bayside, which has been operating for 20 years in the Bayside area. The reason I've brought Kim in today is AKL Finance Group and our clients have been dealing with Sargents Bayside for probably 5 or 6 years. Kim and Brooke from Sargents have looked after our clients very well. We've had beautiful feedback. But I guess something that the whole purpose around having Kim in is that during the finance process and the purchasing process, I receive a lot of questions about what a conveyancer actually does as part of the purchasing process. So the purpose of our meeting today and our interview is to get some of those answers from Kim. So Kim, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, some questions that I get asked all the time, and yeah, we'll just go through them.
Okay, sure.
So obviously, I guess one of the biggest questions is when a client is thinking about purchasing a property, whether it's their first or the second. Sometimes once they've bought the first, they forget what the process is for the second anyway. But whether it's a first or second property, obviously from a conveyancing perspective, what I guess is the first step that a customer should think about or a client should think about when starting to think about buying a property?
Yeah, sure. They need to have their contracts checked. That's probably the most critical thing.
Yep.
And the reason behind that is because sometimes there might be flaws in the Section 32.
Yep.
Sometimes the information might be limited in the Section 32. So we'll guide the buyer to go off to certain authorities to ask some more questions to make sure the property fits what their requirements are and their needs going forward. And over and above that, sometimes there's a contract as well that they will sign that forms part of the legally binding document, and in those contracts there's sometimes nasty special conditions. So we go through those to make sure that there's nothing that's going to be unfair and disadvantage the buyer in some way that gives the vendor, an unfair advantage over the purchaser, unbeknownst to them.
Sure.
Because buyers don't know what they don't know until it's sort of alerted to them.
So would you then suggest that prior to a customer signing a contract on a property or bidding at an auction, for instance, that they come and see you or send through to you a copy of the contract in the Section 32 so that you can double check everything?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And what we find is people are really busy, and it's really easy to get off to an open inspection and say, yep, I love this property. Agents regularly feed out the email of a full contract in the Section 32. It's often wise, people say, can you check this Section 32? Most occasions there is a contract as well. It's probably better that we have both.
Yeah.
So you've sort of got the contracts part A, the Section 32, vendor statements part B. Together they form a legally binding contract once you sign them. So yeah, if we could have both, that's ideal.
Yeah.
And then certainly that'll put you in good stead. Sometimes you can't change anything in them, but it's just educating you as to what's in them so you understand fully what you're signing. Because once you've signed, often it's too late. We can't sort of reverse what's been signed on.
Yeah. Okay. Great.